Have you ever paused in the quiet moments of your life and felt a mysterious pull, a sensation that the people you call family, the partner you love, and the place you were born were not chosen by chance? What if the story of your life began long before your first breath, in a realm beyond time and space, where your soul made sacred choices about where and with whom it would return? Imagine a hidden cosmic library where souls gather between lives. In this timeless sanctuary, your soul, radiant and ancient, reviews its past journeys, triumphs and failures, joys and wounds. It does not select its next life randomly or passively. No, it actively chooses, deliberately and with profound wisdom, the family into which it will be born, the partner who will accompany it, and the very challenges that will shape its growth. This is not a theory or fanciful speculation. Across the tapestry of human history, ancient traditions and mystical teachings reveal a deep truth. The soul is an eternal traveler, returning again and again, and before each incarnation, it selects the people who will become its closest companions in the earthly realm. Today, we embark on a journey to unveil this secret, the soul's mysterious process of choosing its next family and partner before reincarnation. We will explore how this sacred selection works, why it happens, and how understanding it can transform your view of life, relationships, and yourself. From the cryptic wisdom of lost civilizations to the profound philosophies of spiritual masters, this knowledge has been veiled, protected to prevent it from being misunderstood or misused. Yet, its power remains, quietly shaping the invisible threads that connect us all. Prepare to walk into the unseen world where souls convene, make sacred agreements, and set the stage for the life you live now. What you discover here might change the way you see every relationship, every smile, every conflict, every moment of love or loss. Are you ready to uncover the ancient secrets of your soul's journey? To understand how the soul chooses its next family and partner before reincarnation, we must journey back through the corridors of ancient wisdom, to civilizations and spiritual traditions that understood life as an eternal cycle, where death was but a doorway and birth a sacred renewal. In the ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead, for example, the soul's journey after death is meticulously described, not as a linear path, but as a complex cycle of rebirth and spiritual evaluation. The soul, or Kai, would traverse realms of the unseen, reviewing its past life and preparing for the next incarnation. This preparation involved not only cleansing and transformation, but also a conscious decision about the conditions of its return, including the family and circumstances it would encounter. The Egyptians believed that souls carried memories across lives, and thus, they sought to reunite with familiar souls to resolve unfinished lessons or deepen bonds. Far to the east, Hindu and Buddhist philosophies articulate the law of karma, where the soul's future life is shaped by the accumulated deeds of past lives. But beyond simple cause and effect, these traditions teach that the soul enters into a cosmic agreement, a sacred contract. Before birth, it chooses parents, siblings, and even key relationships, knowing that these connections will serve its spiritual evolution. The Bhagavad Gita hints at this when Krishna speaks of souls passing through cycles of birth and death, each incarnation an opportunity to learn and purify. Similarly, in the esoteric teachings of the ancient Greeks, particularly the Orphic mysteries and Pythagorean thought, the soul was seen as immortal, temporarily housed in the body as a form of spiritual exile. Plato's dialogues speak of the soul choosing its earthly life in the realm of forms before descending into the material world. The soul's choice was deeply tied to the relationships and challenges it would face, each serving as a mirror reflecting its inner growth. Why then has this knowledge become obscure in the modern world? The answer lies partly in the rise of materialism and the focus on the physical over the spiritual. For centuries, the sacred mysteries were guarded by initiates and mystics, those who understood that such profound truths could be misunderstood, misused, or dismissed if revealed too broadly. The veil was meant to protect the soul's sacred autonomy and prevent souls from becoming trapped in fatalism or despair over their life circumstances. Yet, the soul's secret contracts and the conscious selection of one's next family and partner have not disappeared. They have merely become hidden beneath layers of skepticism and distraction. The threads connecting us to past lives, to soul groups, and to the souls we meet in this lifetime continue to weave their intricate patterns. The spiritual wisdom of indigenous cultures around the world echoes this. Many native traditions teach that souls come to Earth in soul families or clans, groups of souls who incarnate repeatedly together to assist each other's growth. These families are not always easy. Sometimes they bring friction and conflict precisely because they are charged with helping the soul overcome its deepest wounds. Thus, across cultures and epochs, a consistent picture emerges. Before incarnation, the soul is not a passive passenger, but an active participant, carefully selecting the vessel, the family, and the partner who will best serve its sacred journey. This choice is not random, but intentional, imbued with love, purpose, and the promise of transformation. In the next part of our journey, we will dive into the heart of this mystery, how the soul makes these choices, what criteria it uses, and what this means for your relationships and your life path. The ancient wisdom is waiting to reveal itself, and with it, a new understanding of why you are exactly where you are, with exactly the people you are meant to be with. Imagine for a moment that your soul is a traveler in an eternal cosmic dance, a radiant spark of consciousness journeying through the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Before each descent into the physical world, your soul faces a profound choice. Which vessel will it inhabit? More than that, which family, which environment, and which soul partner will it align with to fulfill its sacred mission? This choice is far from random. It is deliberate, intentional, and imbued with layers of unseen meaning. To grasp this, picture the soul as a master storyteller. It crafts a narrative, not of words, but of experiences, challenges, and relationships that will best guide it toward growth, healing, and expansion. Like a playwright selecting actors for the perfect scene, the soul chooses family members and partners who will embody roles vital to its unfolding drama. But what drives these choices? At the core lies the concept of soul contracts, invisible agreements made long before birth, woven from the threads of past lives and future possibilities. These contracts dictate the lessons to be learned, the wounds to be healed, and the gifts to be shared. The family you are born into is the stage, the set where these soul lessons will play out. Consider your parents, siblings, and even extended family not merely as random people, but as soul companions, each carrying a resonance that calls your soul home. The energies you encounter in these relationships reflect unresolved echoes from previous lifetimes, karmic debts, unfinished business, or timeless bonds of love and loyalty. Your soul selects this environment because it holds the perfect balance of challenge and support, safety and trial. It is like an alchemist choosing the right elements for transformation. The soul knows that growth often emerges from the friction of difficulty, tempered by the nurturing presence of love. But the soul's choices go beyond family. Perhaps the most intimate and profound selection is that of a soul partner, often called a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner. This soul is chosen because it reflects something essential about your journey. It may mirror your deepest wounds, your highest aspirations, or the hidden aspects of your being that need recognition and healing. This partner acts as both mirror and teacher, triggering growth in ways no one else can. Sometimes this relationship is harmonious and joyful, a dance of souls moving in graceful alignment. Other times, it is turbulent, forcing confrontation with shadow parts and catalyzing profound transformation. The ancient mystics spoke of these connections as cosmic agreements forged in realms beyond the physical. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, for example, suggests that souls plan these reunions in the bardo, the liminal space between lives, understanding the pivotal role these relationships play. How does the soul communicate these choices? Through dreams, meditative visions, and spiritual guidance. The soul plants seeds of intention well before birth. The unconscious mind begins to attract the energies and people who will form the soul's chosen family and partnership. This explains the mysterious pull we sometimes feel towards certain people, places, or even cultural backgrounds. An ancient recognition echoing across time and space. To illustrate, consider a metaphor: the soul as a cosmic gardener, selecting seeds to plant in a vast field of potential. Each seed, a future family member or partner, contains the precise nutrients, challenges, and conditions needed for the soul's flowering. Some seeds grow in sunlight and fertile soil. Others grow in rocky or shadowed earth, but all are chosen for their role in the soul's unfolding. And yet, not all aspects are clear-cut or predestined. The soul's choice allows for free will within the physical life. While the contracts outline themes and opportunities, how we navigate them depends on our conscious choices. The mystery deepens here. How much can the soul influence, and how much is shaped by our waking awareness and decisions? This delicate balance between destiny and free will is a paradox embraced by many esoteric traditions. The soul provides the blueprint, but the living self builds the house. As you reflect on this, ask yourself, what relationships in your life feel destined? Which ones challenge you in ways that make no sense on the surface? Could these be the echoes of soul contracts, agreements made in the sacred realms before you took your first breath? In the next part, we will journey deeper into these mysteries, exploring the hidden mechanisms of soul selection, the cosmic paradoxes involved, and uncovering truths that can transform how you view your connections forever. As we step further into the veiled corridors of the soul's pre-birth choices, a question lingers in the shadows. How exactly does the soul orchestrate the complex web of family and partner selection? And why is this knowledge so often hidden, obscured beneath layers of cultural dogma and material skepticism? To unravel this, we must enter the paradoxical realm where fate and freedom entwine, a space described by the ancient Hermetic axiom, as above, so below. The soul's planning mirrors celestial patterns, where every choice echoes an intricate cosmic dance. The first hidden truth is that soul selection operates on vibrational resonance, a frequency match between the soul's unique energetic signature and those of other souls. Imagine each soul as a distinct melody in the universal symphony. Before incarnation, these melodies tune themselves, seeking harmonics that will amplify growth and healing. This is why certain families feel like home beyond explanation, and why some partnerships seem predestined, yet paradoxically fraught with tension. The soul intentionally seeks out relationships that resonate at just the right frequency to unlock dormant potentials or expose hidden wounds demanding attention. Yet this resonance is not static. It is fluid and dynamic, influenced by the soul's evolving objectives. Souls don't merely seek comfort. Often they choose challenge. They select those who will disrupt complacency and catalyze profound transformation, those who will awaken them from spiritual slumber. Consider the myth of the twin flame, a concept found across many spiritual traditions, from the Orphic myths of ancient Greece to the teachings of Sufi mystics. The twin flame is said to be a single soul split into two, destined to reunite across lifetimes. This reunion is not always gentle. It is often turbulent, shaking the foundations of both partners to their core. Such relationships embody the soul's greatest paradox. Deep love and deep learning are inseparable. The twin flame reflects our highest self and our deepest shadows simultaneously. This duality forces confrontation with uncomfortable truths and sparks inner alchemy. But what about karma? Karma is the ledger of soul experience, the cosmic bookkeeping system balancing cause and effect across lifetimes. Souls choose families and partners also to settle karmic debts or to repay energetic loans from past incarnations. This does not imply punishment. Rather, it is a sacred process of restoration and balance. Some relationships are karmic teachers, souls that come not to be loved, but to serve as catalysts for growth. They may manifest as challenging parents, difficult siblings, or intense partners. Their role is to activate lessons crucial for the soul's evolution. Another layer to this mystery is the interplay of collective soul groups. Families of souls journeying together through many lifetimes. These groups may reincarnate repeatedly within the same bloodlines, weaving an intricate tapestry of shared history and collective purpose. The esoteric wisdom of the Kabbalah refers to this as Gilgul, the cyclical reincarnation of souls within a defined spiritual lineage. This collective memory, encoded in ancestral lines, influences the soul's family choice, drawing it toward a familiar energetic landscape. Yet, despite these grand cosmic designs, the soul's pre-birth planning is not a rigid script, but a living blueprint, one allowing flexibility and surprise. It embraces the mystery of free will and unpredictability, acknowledging that growth often springs from the unexpected. What remains most elusive is the mechanism of choice itself. How does a soul decide among infinite possibilities? Some esoteric teachings suggest that the soul engages in a form of spiritual negotiation, consulting with guides, ancestors, and higher aspects of self within the astral planes or the Bardo state. Through this sacred council, the soul weighs potential timelines, assessing the karmic balances and growth opportunities each presents. This spiritual council might look like a cosmic boardroom, where aspects of the soul and spiritual allies deliberate the ideal incarnation scenario, including family, geography, period, and key relationships. A powerful metaphor here is the soul as a director, casting roles for a cosmic drama, selecting not only the characters, but also the setting, the script, and the conditions under which the play unfolds. This casting is deeply intentional. Each actor brings a role crucial for the narrative, often containing their soul contracts and karmic patterns that intersect with the central soul's journey. But why has this knowledge been obscured? Throughout history, dominant materialist paradigms and rigid religious doctrines have marginalized reincarnation and soul selection as superstition or fantasy. Esoteric wisdom, guarded in secret societies or hidden texts, was deliberately suppressed to maintain social order or prevent spiritual awakening. Only now, with the resurgence of metaphysical inquiry and near-death experiences confirming past life memories, is this ancient knowledge returning to the surface, inviting us to reclaim the profound mystery of our origins and connections. As we peer deeper into this mystery, we find ourselves at a crossroads between science, spirituality, and philosophy. Quantum physics, with its concepts of entanglement and non-locality, hints at an interconnectedness that mirrors the soul's relational web. Consciousness research suggests memories and emotional imprints may transcend physical death, supporting the possibility. In the next section, we will explore practical ways you can begin to perceive these soul selections in your own life, discern the hidden contracts, and consciously engage with your soul's journey. We will reveal tools and rituals to awaken your awareness to these cosmic choices, empowering you to live in harmony with the soul's profound design. Now that we've traversed the ancient corridors of soul selection and uncovered its cosmic mechanics, it is time to bring this esoteric wisdom down from the celestial heights into your everyday life. How can you, as a seeker and spiritual traveler, begin to recognize the hidden soul contracts encoded within your family and partnerships? How might you consciously align with your soul's pre-birth intentions? The first and most essential practice is deep inner listening, a sacred dialogue with your soul. In the silence of meditation, far from the noise of the outer world, ask yourself, what lessons is my soul here to learn? What patterns in my family or relationship mirror unresolved wounds or growth opportunities? Journaling can be a powerful extension of this practice. Record moments of synchronicity or intense emotional reactions with family and partners. These are often signposts pointing towards soul agreements made before incarnation. Next, cultivate awareness of vibrational resonance in your relationships. Pay attention to how you feel energetically around certain people. Do they uplift, drain, challenge, or heal you. Rather than dismissing difficult connections, approach them as sacred teachers, illuminating shadow aspects of your soul. To deepen this insight, try a simple ritual. Light a candle in a quiet space. Hold a photo or symbol representing your family or partner, and silently invite clarity. Ask your higher self or spiritual guides to reveal the energetic contracts you share. Remain open to impressions, feelings, or intuitive messages that arise. Another transformative exercise is to practice forgiveness and release. Many soul contracts are karmic, designed to bring unresolved pain to light. By consciously forgiving those who have hurt you and releasing resentment, you break the chains of past life debts, freeing your soul to evolve beyond old patterns. Visualization techniques can also enhance your connection to soul choice. Imagine yourself in the pre-birth planning space, a vast cosmic realm where you witness your soul selecting your family and partner. Visualize the qualities and lessons you sought and the reasons behind these choices. This practice can provide profound clarity and acceptance of your current life circumstances. For those ready to explore deeper, certain esoteric traditions offer specific rituals and ceremonies. For example, the Tibetan practice of Phawa involves transferring consciousness at the moment of death to a chosen rebirth realm, symbolizing conscious soul planning. Adapting such practices to meditation or dream work can help you access pre-birth memories or soul intentions. You might also work with past life regression hypnosis or guided meditations to uncover memories of previous incarnations, illuminating the origins of your current family or partner connections. Such sessions, when facilitated by experienced practitioners, can unlock profound insights into soul contracts and karmic patterns. Throughout all these practices, patience and compassion are essential. The soul's journey is vast and often mysterious, and sudden revelations may not come immediately. Allow the process to unfold organically, trusting that with consistent intention, the veil will gradually lift. Finally, as you awaken to the profound tapestry of your soul's choices, remember that knowledge alone is not the goal. The ultimate purpose is transformation, to embody the lessons, to heal old wounds, and to move toward greater freedom and love. Embracing your soul's pre-birth design invites a radical shift in perspective. Family and partners become not just sources of joy or conflict, but sacred mirrors and catalysts on your spiritual path. By stepping into this awareness, you reclaim your power as a co-creator of your soul's destiny, not a passive player caught in fate's web, but an awakened soul dancing intentionally with the universe's eternal rhythms. As we draw this journey to a close, take a moment to let the magnitude of this hidden truth settle within you. The realization that before you ever drew your first breath, your soul meticulously chose the family and partner who would walk alongside you in this lifetime. This choice, cloaked in mystery and ancient wisdom, is not random or coincidental. It is a profound orchestration of growth, healing, and transformation. You now stand on the threshold of understanding a cosmic design, where every relationship and interaction is a sacred thread woven into the intricate tapestry of your soul's evolution. Families are more than biological connections. They are soul tribes, bonded by contracts written in the ether before time began. Partners, likewise, are reflections of your deepest desires and shadows, selected to ignite your journey toward wholeness. The esoteric knowledge we have unveiled is not meant to confine you, but to liberate you. It invites you to shift your perspective from victimhood to empowerment, to see challenges as opportunities to unravel old karmic debts and step into a higher version of yourself. So, I leave you with this question: how might your life change if you truly embraced the sacred purpose behind your family and partnerships? What if every relationship were viewed through the lens of soul selection, as a deliberate choice for your spiritual growth? Remember, this is only the beginning, a gateway to deeper inquiry and greater awareness. The soul's journey is eternal, and the more you awaken to these hidden truths, the more you align with your authentic path. If this exploration resonated with you, I encourage you to dive deeper, meditate, reflect, and share your insights. Your story is part of this vast cosmic dance. Thank you for joining me in uncovering these ancient secrets. Until next time, may your soul's light guide you toward truth, love, and transformation.